So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to apply liquid lipstick like an absolute pro. Now, my biggest tip before we get into the video is always have something to lean your elbow on when you're applying anything, in detail, or that you need like a really precise edge. Sort of stops your hand from moving around so much, and it'll just make the entire process a little bit easier. So always do it, whether it's at the bathroom bench or on a table or whatever, always lean your elbow up on something and use that as an anchor point to apply the makeup.
So you want to start out with a completely clean mouth. You don't want anything on your lips at all, and I thought I'd quickly show you my favourite lip brush. This one is just the Beauty Bay lip brush. It's my all-time favourite. Now decant the product onto the back of your hand and take a very, very small amount onto the lip brush. And starting in the outer corner of the lower lip, I start to very, very carefully draw a line along my natural lip line from the outer corner, dragging towards the center of the lip. Now you will notice that as I am doing this, I am holding the lip brush flat against my face. I'm not holding it at an angle in any way, shape or form, and I am dragging it across the surface of my lip. Only use a very small amount of tension. If you pull too hard in this area, you will actually create creases on the outside of the lip. Now once you're happy with that bottom line, I then move on to the top lip, and I first start by sculpting in my Cupid bow. Now this is something that you're going to need to practice to find out how you personally like yours filled in. For me, I like to overdraw the center a little bit and then carry that overdrawing down to the outer corner of the mouth. But just keep playing around with it with a little bit of product on that brush until you're happy with the shape of the Cupid's bow. Now again, starting in the outer corner of the mouth, using very, very small brushing strokes, as you can see I'm doing here, pull that line from the outer corner all the way up and connect it to the line that we created on the Cupid's bow. Just use very, very small brush strokes at a time, take it piece by piece, and like I said earlier in the video, make sure that you're resting your elbow on a hard and stable bench top or tabletop while you are doing this. These small brush strokes will help ensure that you just don't crazily draw like out of the lines and end up with this really wonky lip line. So just very, very slowly, small strokes at a time, and connect those upper and lower lines together. Now at this point, don't worry too much if your line isn't perfect, because we're going to go back in with concealer to really cut that edge really nice and crisp. Now picking up a little bit more product on the brush than I was earlier, I'm placing that one on the inside of the lip, pretty well just filling in the areas that don't have any of the product on them. And then once I am happy that all of the spaces and holes and whatnot are filled in, I'm going to go straight in with the doe foot applicator from the liquid lipstick and very, very carefully draw directly over top of the red that I've applied. This basically will make sure that you've got a really nice solid colour all over the lips and that it's not like patchy or anything like that. And then finally, to finish, I'm taking a very small angled brush. This is the same brush that I would use to do, say, winged eyeliner. And I've dabbed that in a little bit of concealer, and I'm now using that directly around the edge of the lips to create a really sharp, solid line. And if you've made mistakes on the top of lip, then you need to do this on the top as well, but I was fairly happy with how my top lip looked. And yeah, once you have finished cutting around the corners with a concealer, you have your perfect liquid lip. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the tutorial, and I will catch you in my next video.